Welcome back everyone to Let's Play Rule the Waves 2 as Germany episode number 49, I believe. Actually, this video is probably going to be a short one and more almost of a channel update than anything. That's not true, we'll be playing a full episode, but a full episode in this case will only be about, probably in the 30 to 40 minute range for a change. I actually had a very busy weekend, so I fell behind a little bit. And the thing, of course, which I feel like I'm saying much too often, is that I have fallen behind on responding to the comments. But don't worry. As always, I will read all of them and respond to, well, as many as I can. I might have to just, give my stamp of approval on some without responding, just to speed up the amount of time it takes for me to catch up. Okay, so a couple of points based on comments people have already made. The American budget is huge. I was actually kind of staggered when I saw this number myself. It's almost double ours. I mean, 1.6, it's actually at 1.4. Ours would actually be at 1.7, 1.4 versus 1.7, but still, I mean, this is ridiculous. It's very, very, very high. Way higher than anybody else. And this is the highest it should be. This would be its maximum, because tensions with us are so high, but at the same time, our tensions are very high with everyone in the world, so it's not like ours is going to be very, very much higher than this. And Great Britain is the one big surprise to me. I don't know how the budgets for these different nations scale. There should be well, I know for example with Austria-Hungary, their budget scales well into the middle game, which would be the end game of the previous Rule the Waves 1. Basically, their budget scales well to simulate their economy being steadily improving in the early 1900s, up until, of course, World War I. So you don't have the same thing with Italy. Italy's budget is not good. It does not get better. So, okay, well, what's our plan right now? By the way, we did design this destroyer. And there she is in all her glory. I still think that it's a good design. There was one comment, I think, from Jonas, who was saying that the mines probably aren't necessary. That's a good point. The thing is, we don't really have anything else we could get with the mine. It's not like we can get 5-inch guns with it. We can't add another torpedo. It doesn't add enough. There's nothing else we can really do with that value, so I'd rather just add a couple more mines in a couple different places. One thing you might say I could have done is maybe drop this down. Could I have? No. Even then, you don't want to drop down displacement, since it does end up being it's somewhat a measure of hit points. So, okay, anyway, so I think we already have some of those under construction when we do. So, the destroyer list, by the way, next time I have to do a better job about managing the ships, but let me try to get to management of stuff off camera. We'll do that later. I need to hurry this up. I have a very limited amount of time. Oh boy. As is probably apparent, I'm exhausted from a weekend. Oh, our forces in Haiti have been repulsed. Very interesting. We are hoping for a quick resolution of this, even though we are losing... Wait, Haiti. What? Oh no. Oh no, that's a Valkyrie. Well, that's a really unfortunate circumstance. But what does it mean my invasion of Haiti has been repulsed? Oh, I mean literally what it means. Okay. Did we invade Haiti? So, a point. Is this Tortuga? That's Jamaica. One of these islands is Tortuga. Literally the island of me. As in, my name, obviously, my calling myself Tortuga obviously came far before the name Tortuga was ever put on any island. So, we could make a little bit of a role-playing story about this. I don't think we will. What am I going to do for now? I think gosh. Did we ever own Haiti? We didn't, right? We just had that weird invasion event. Well, let's go ahead and invade Haiti, just to give us something else to do. Oh, no way. Cancel that invasion immediately, because There's no way we can do it. The Americans have brought their full force here. In fact, really all we're trying to do now is keep them from counter-invading. So please let there be peace on Earth. Okay, better weight savings on machinery. Fixed zone anti-aircraft barrage improves the dual purpose effectiveness. Our new dive bombers are ready for operational service. And the torpedo sinkings, which I don't like, which nobody likes. Fleet battle, invasion battle. So I think this is the American fleet invading, but they didn't have enough points. And judging based on this, they still don't have enough points. Yeah, it's definitely their invasion. We just looked at their points and they had like 170 and I have 112. It needs, I think, a minimum of three times the points ratio, and they have not even 2. What is going on here? Well, it's early morning. This is definitely going to be a carrier duel. A lot of aircraft are going to be very important in this. We have the Sternbringers here. We have 2 more Sternbringers here. Well, I'm ready to fight then. We're pointed in this direction, and because we're kind of gaming the system here, that means that probably they are in front of us. I'm not even sure if I want to scout, because we'll probably find them pretty soon. We do have aircraft. Let me see this. In Arecibo, did we ever deploy more aircraft? Yeah, we have something going on. In Cologne. Okay. So Arecibo has 1 aircraft. Okay, that's not helpful. Cologne, that's Panama. What am I thinking? So, no, I guess the answer is no. No, Fort de France and Point, these are going to have some stuff. Unfortunately, that is really at the extreme range. I don't even think this can reach, but that's the only one that could reach, maybe. And I think that the light blue is the medium bombers. Yeah, there's no way. Well, actually, I suppose there is a way. Medium bombers are in range. But this, I don't think they'll get the scouting duty done. We should probably just deploy a scout. Yeah, something like this. I'm actually would even cut in on the right one a little bit lower, and frankly the left one as well. Something like this should be good, and let's make it a very short one. I doubt even it's this much is necessary. Let's go to, well, the cap may not be as necessary. I am going to assume that there are some enemy carriers, but I think that we're going to have them outnumbered. So let's do this and search. Go ahead and go. Next thing we want to do is start preparing everyone who's a bomber at least. Okay. That's nice. The wind this time will take us into the mainland. Or Puerto Rico at least. Which is good. How do we want to do this? I think I'm going to take manual control. Bring these guys up to 20 just to allow a little bit better reaction. Which is a little bit weird considering we really should be relying on aircraft. Ah, look at, we're already ready to go. Okay. So we'll wait for this group to run into the enemy, which I assume that they're going to do first. Ah, we got it. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of carriers. Okay, pull back. This report should give their course and heading. I think what I'm going to do is just launch everything at this. I'm just going to go for it. Okay. No. We're going to hold back one group of torpedo bombers, and we're going to put out... Damn it, I don't have any fighters ready. Well, good luck my midway type sacrifices. Very similar battle, very similar thing happened to the people of Midway, right? Look it. How long is it going to take for these guys to ready? Let's wait 1 minute just to see how long it would take to prepare some fighter escorts. Obviously, we will have to change who's launched if we are doing this. Yeah, we'll strike. All right, escort, escort, or escort. Oh, and by the way, these dive bombers are supposed to be heavy load. Oh well, hopefully it says, because we're in range, that they don't have to use... They can use the 600s. A little bit weird to me, by the way, that the dive bombers can carry less bombs than torpedo bombers. Actually, that's not unusual. Torpedoes are very heavy, so if you were to take them out, you would be able to put a lot of bombs there. Okay, so let's ready the strike. Let's wait a minute and see how long those guys are going to take to prepare. Yikes. That is a long time. I think, okay, well, that kind of settles it. We're just going to have to do the launch as is then. One is ready. I'm not going to launch those because it's just one. That is fine. So we have 44 ready to go. Only one is ready there. We'll take the bottom 4. Okay, very good. And we could choose the target, as they said here. I think I'm just going to put something just beyond it. We should find them. And launch the strike. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Okay. Now we wait and see what happens. This is going to be, at least hopefully, a pure carrier engagement. Which means that we're actually going to all bundle up together. To hopefully... Yeah, there it is. So they've apparently spotted us, and this is exactly why I wanted to keep everyone together. However, they have 9 dive bombers on approach. Then another 1 torpedo bomber, which is ours. Never mind. That's ours as well. That's it? They just have 9... Wow, I mean, those are reacting very quickly. Holy cow, our strike force got out quick. Am I, like, falling asleep at the wheel here? How did that happen so quickly? Anyway, okay, let's see. Oh! Okay, so I actually need to go back and look at the logs here. I feel like stuff is happening way too quickly. 34 enemy commando dive bomb? So we destroyed 1, damaged 1. Bismarck was hit on the hull. Nothing happened. Despite firing 53 light AA guns, no aircraft were hit. Then the 35 commando dive bomb G88. And G88 took a big hit. Flooding, there is no flooding. It did destroy the quad tubes. So what happened? Is the cap not up, or what is going on here? How did that even get hit? Okay, it's 5 enemy dive bombed it. This is what? Is this wrong because it's last turn? 4 enemy. What the hell? This is misreporting. 3, 4, 3, 5. I see. So then the first number 3 is being misreported. Somehow. I don't know. Well, we want our carriers to do work if they really do have that many battleships and stuff. Well, at the same time, our Sternbringers are going to win the day, right? We are very reliant on their capability. So let's go ahead and begin to steam towards them. These are all our planes flying over. Good. Let you stay under AI control. We do have port nearby. Main thing though is we want to make sure we destroy those transports. So we got to keep some people capable, even our carriers are capable of destroying the transports, should everything else fail. Okay, we are approaching enemy ships, which means that they are pretty close. We're just beyond visual range, it looks like. $14 more approaching. Yeah, they're shooting down our airplanes. I don't know why our cap didn't do anything. They didn't have an escort either, I don't think. Okay, we're actually attacking the AMCs, which I don't want. Interesting. We are being effective, but at the same time, we're losing aircraft. I'm not going to keep track of every single one of these. Huh. They're being attacked as well? 3 bomb hits. Interesting. Okay, well we are hitting them. Battlecruiser? Could be doing some damage here. Okay, lots of stuff for approaching enemy ships. One aircraft destroyed, 1 aircraft. So their light anti-aircraft fires 10 times and damages an aircraft. But our 50 whatever doesn't do anything. Okay, we've spotted unidentified ships now. I think we're just going to go straight up to squad max. And they're going to have the wind on us no matter what. Okay, let's start engaging. We are now engaging. We're still getting work done. I think they're just attacking the convoys, which is not ideal, actually. But I do rely on us to win the day here. 14-inch guns, 2 Rochesters. Okay, we are okay with that. Two 17-inch hits, make it 3 on the same. Okay, now we're attacking the rear one. Good time. This is good. Pretty confident in our success here. Okay, so we have one with 9. That's okay to get ready. Let's ready you. 11. We'll have escorts the next time, see if we can fight them. 12 here, that's fine. 9 and 6, I think I'll take both. And we'll leave the rest. It's kind of a good situation for us that we're like nose... Oh my god, a bridge destroyed. That's not good. I was going to say that we're nose on with the rest of the fight. Oh, the carriers are here. I'm not hitting space. I want to hit space per minute right now. Give me a chance to react to anything terrible. I don't know what's over there, but we're just going to keep pushing on. So they have an Intrepid class carrier, that's funny. It won't be long for this world. It has wandered into the wrong area. I'm sure it took a hit. Okay. This row's taking a few hits. Mostly 4-inch hits, though. I think she's going to be more or less okay for that. Some 8-inch hit on the Rochester. Turret disabled. That's nice to see rather than turret destroyed. And again, still peppering the Rochester. And here we go. Here's the main battle line. Whoa. Yikes. What do we have ready? What do we not have ready? This and this need to get ready. This needs to get ready. And fighters. They're both ready. 9 is unready. Get that one ready. No fighters though. Oh, they're both ready, so we'll have to take a group of 11 on the first one and 6 on the second one. That's what I'm thinking now. Okay, that's a warning, but I think that means there's... What? I don't understand. Are you not going to do it? Let's wait a minute and see what happens. They are getting ready. Okay, good. Good, good, good. 9... Wait, are they not getting ready? I don't know what's going on. It's ready this one as well. Oh boy. Oh man. Please don't fire unless... I tell ya. You can fire on the Rochester, by the way. It's not really necessary. I'll do it. So, this is interesting. Excuse me. I don't know if I mentioned in the last well, first part of this video that I was tired, but I actually fell asleep while trying to record this. You'll probably hear like a fair amount of silence before I just kind of conked back in my seat. Let's just try to view this. So that obviously this video is not coming out on Monday when it was supposed to. It'll be coming out on Tuesday if I can get the editing done in time. God, I have editing now. So many problems. First world problems, they're real. Anyway, how's this battle going? Bizarre, because I don't really know what's going on at all. I know that we were attacked, and we did take some hits. We had the one destroyer G88 take a hit. She looks like she's okay. Her torpedoes exploded, but other than that, she's okay. She'll continue to contribute. I didn't find that the cap did a very good job, and somebody pointed out to me that the firepower I'm using right now has not been very effective. So what we might want to try doing, was their suggestion, and I actually completely agree, is we might think about just putting points into engine and maneuverability. So I think that that's going to help us. I think I might go maneuverability and engine and forget about firepower for our next fighter. Ooh, turn that down a bit. But now I'm excited to be back into this. So what are we going to be doing? Well, the Intrepid's going to get her butt kicked by a bunch of secondary stuff, but she's already going down, and I think what we're going to do is continue to pursue the carriers. When the carrier's gone, we should have free reign. So what I want Zythan to do is actually focus on the Kopahi class. And I'm going to get her, actually I'm just going to manually command her directly to fire at this thing. I'm going to guide her right over to her target too. Bismarck, Kaiser Penguin, Stallernez, Ungetum, Sternbringer, these are all, I hope at least. Feels like I have more of an echo than usual, but I'll try to figure that out after the recording. I feel like we probably shouldn't be pushing ourselves that hard against this group of ships. Luckily, we can find out what they are. 14-inch guns. This one's not having a good day. 15-inch or 16-inch guns. That's actually, the Illinois class here is very, very dangerous. 5-inch deck, 12-inch belt. She's missing something. Secondaries. She has no armor for her secondaries. That's interesting. A little bizarre. And the Arkansas is also sporting 16-inch guns, lighter on the armor. I don't think we should really go after the battleships. I mean, that's for... Really what that should be is for our... I think that should be what our carriers are going to do. So let's just try to track down the other remaining carriers. So let's do basically a battle shift to the south. Invert our direction. Just flip it over the x-axis. And let's go after these kind of things. Looks like they have a lot of carriers here, though. I'm guessing that these are carriers. So we've inverted. By the way, is the Intrepid actually going down? Look, I don't think so. Guess we can find out. Not yet, but what I suspect is that she doesn't have the capacity to launch aircraft anymore. Certainly not when she's on fire. And this was a good turn for us. Illinois, well, 4-inch guns. Come back and talk to me when we have something interesting to report. Like, this is good. One 17-inch hit on the South Carolina. And actually, Sotzlifa, it's your time to shine. We're going to bring you in. Oh, actually, the South Carolina is getting grilled. She is coming forward aggressively. She kind of has it coming, but unfortunately, she's also the lightest of the ships. Or maybe that's fortunately. What do we have over here? Is that really all there? I mean, who knows how many carriers are in this fight? A couple penetrating hits on the Bismarck. I think she's still okay, but we'll shift her a little further south. And the South Carolina and the Illinois. Oh, 4-inch gun. That's not what we really care about. Oh, okay, good. This is better. Two 17-inch guns plowing. I just tried to imagine this scene of this duel of the huge battleships fighting each other. I should have also made that comment probably in the big battle that we had off the west coast of Puerto Rico. Do we have it off here? Is that the north? Oh, that was over here, actually. It was off Haiti. That's right. I mean, when our big boys were against all odds, I'm pretty sure that was the title of the episode as well. Defeating the American battleships. Would have been interesting to just kind of visualize that for a moment. Although it was nighttime, so not as good visibility. Yeah, okay, that was a very good turn. I kind of wanted Sojlifa to torpedo you, but if you're going to move away, that's going to ruin that for me. We could actually send the light cruiser through on over to the transports to make sure that they cannot... Oh, that one's a sinking one. To make sure that they actually cannot... Maybe that's what those were all in the Far East, the transports? Okay, this is good. Lots of 4-inch shells. And, I mean, ironically, 4-inch shells might actually be penetrating only 1 inch of anything. Let's actually find out, because we should have the means to discover what we're penetrating. Yeah, we're penetrating if we're at 9,000 feet or less, and we are at, yep, 5,000 yards. So we're, sorry, feet, I meant yards. 5,000 yards or less, so we're penetrating 3 inches of belt. I mean, this is why late game, the armor, not a big deal. We're going to be able to penetrate anything we need. And some good hits going, oh, never mind. 4-inch guns again. 1 Arkansas hit, which is notable. 2 of her guns are down. So that's good. The Kopi is still taking a lot of barrages, a lot of secondary barrages. She might be on fire now. Heavy damage. All we need to do is make them... I mean, okay, best thing we can do is sink them, but all we really need to do is make them incapable of launching at us. So let's continue a little bit longer here. Some good damage going down. I'm very happy. AB, that's almost surely... Okay, that was another 17-inch hit on the Arkansas. We haven't been paying attention to our carriers. They have everything ready. Okay. You have 12. You're a good candidate for launch. You have 6. You're a good candidate. You have 9. You're a good candidate. You have 14. You're a good candidate. And you have 12. You're on the Rhineland, but that's fine. You are a good candidate. 4. I'm going to skip the 4. We'll get the group of fighters to escort. Actually, we'll send the 11 group on this first one. We'll send the 6 on the second wave. Oh, okay. We'll send these 2 since we do have the ability. So 2 and 11. It's going to be a very strong group. And then 13 and 9, which we can fit both. Amazing. That's quite a good group. And these are all ready. They are. So let's prepare our target. I think I'm going to manually control it. I feel a little bit better about that. Just go over here. I'm sure you'll find something. I'm not going to do the coordinated strike, unfortunately, because it's just going to mean too much time. 6:10 p.m. Oh. So time at target. So this is actually in terms of, unfortunately, not local time. So we have to, what, subtract 4 hours for local time. I mean, this delays it by 2 hours. I don't think we're gonna do that. I guess that's something you only do at the very beginning. Okay, let's launch the strike then. Just send them in. Send them in like that. Have they been launched? I think so. Alright, back to the battleships. This is fun. Alright, Kopi's probably going to end up going down. That's what I said last time, right? She didn't. Illinois is now taking the wrath of our 17-inch guns. She really doesn't even contribute. You know what? We have to push our advantage here. So You guys up to 22. You guys up to 25. Yeah, so we're going to turn in... of course, just when I'm saying that, we get hit. But we also delivered another 17-inch shell to the Illinois. I mean, this funny is the Kobehi's actually like kind of a screen for them right now. We might need to do another invert our position over the x-axis once again. Yeah, I think we are going to do that. Illinois is actually down, so we want to really, really focus on her. Especially because we don't want her to be around when the aircraft come. We're going to divert our escorts one apiece to each. The Kopi, I guess she is really, really going down now. I wish I could exclude her as a target. What I'll do is instead tell you not to fire until I give the command. Same with you, and then the secondaries will just continue to pick at her, which is okay. I mean, we have to be okay with something, right? Oh my gosh, Kaiser Penguin, no! No! Set target. I mean, anything is better than who you're engaging at right now. I think it'd be better if you engage the Arkansas, who's already taken a few hits. So, let me see, that's... Yeah, they're Illinois and then Arkansas. That's perfect. And you guys are probably Arkansas? No, North Carolina and Illinois. That's perfect. So no more 17-inch shells striking the Kopahi. She's already going down, so we don't need to do that. And the Illinois should be, as a stationary target, should be easy to hit right now. We're not landing too many hits against her. Oh god, Sternbringers now. Cannot buy these guys intelligence. That's a little brutal. But let's focus on the Illinois here. Please. North Carolina being hit. I mean, the one thing we could do, I guess, is... Wait, where is your torpedoes? By the way, aren't you... You know, you're a slick team. You don't have reloads. They're on the starboard side, so we might as well... I mean, I guess I might as well let you open up on her. Because you might be able to sink her a little bit faster. We're going to swing north and see if we can get some torpedoes on. We're blasting the hell out of her. Illinois finally taking some more hits. And Illinois is going down. Okay, so we need to swap targets yet again. Anyone who's focusing on the Illinois will set ship target to the Arkansas. And Arkansas... Oh, wait, that's actually fine. Illinois set ship target to North Carolina. Oh, the Arkansas is coming to a rest suddenly, which is good news. Perfect. And we have hit her again. Good. Kick her while she's down. All is fair in love and war, and this is war. Okay, we'll get you to stop firing again. I might even just have you launch your torpedoes. Okay, so we have to... This is so bizarre that I'm going to end up doing this, but I think we're going to end up launching our torpedoes at, like, these things that we don't want to be hit again. So I think that the torpedoes are going to go to the Illinois and the Kopahi in hopes that they're not targeted by the aircraft. Oh, God, she already did. Okay, well, that's that. Now, I can manually control how many the destroyer launches, so we'll have some available in the future. Let's swing you back a little bit more north, and I do want you guys to swing up a little bit and try to get you out of the line of sight here. And we do have some battle cruisers behind us, which may be targets for the aircraft, which are beginning to muster. Let's get you guys to go this way. You're a little bit far away, actually, 100 nautical miles now. Illinois is hit by torpedoes. Are you launching? Oh, yes, you are. 2 torpedoes. And the Kopahi did not end up getting hit by any of those torpedoes, unfortunately. Okay. Well, we are running these guys down, though, so I'm not too disappointed so far. The Arkansas may actually be just done for. She is. So this is going to be a successful mission no matter what. The one thing that we have to watch out for, of course, is, and I think I'm going to take off my AI-controlled companion here. Get you. Are you a... Oh, no. Oh, the bomb has slowed you down. Okay. So we're going to get you to run over and look for the transports before that they can actually do anything. That's so cool that my my Stormbringers have torpedoes, so I actually get torpedo ranges. I really like that. We'll continue north here. We're pursuing now mainly the North Carolina. So we'll get people who are focusing on the Illinois to now set ship target to North Carolina. And I had you guys turn east, but no, I'm not actually going to have you do that quite yet. North Carolina and Arkansas. Set the ship target to South Carolina. And let's continue to do our best here. North Carolina is taking some hits now. Alright. These are going pretty well so far. I mean, we're being pursued from the rear, but that's hopefully a target for our aircraft should they arrive. We are kind of pushing these ships out of the path of our aircraft, but I'm going to have to rely on them to do something, you know. Can't babysit them once they're, oh, good. Oh, 4-inch guns now. Arkansas? Who's firing? Sternbringer? Shame on you. Oh, this is actually an AV. Interesting. We don't know how many... I almost don't care if she survives. I wonder how many aircraft she can have. But I mean, they can only be seaplane tenders, right? So that's not too bad. Yes, you are still firing at the wrong target. I forgot. I guess we'll just have you focus on North Carolina as well. There's no other alive targets in the area. Guess you can't quite reach. No, you should be able to reach the AV now. There we go. And you guys are focusing on, I think, the South Carolina, yeah. There it is. Wow, 4-inch hit. No good hits. No good hits. You would think that this close we would actually be able to do a pretty good job against the South Carolina. I think I'm going to switch over to try to take her out. So we're very close. Okay, let's see how we are doing now. Finally a 17-inch gun lands. She's not doing well either. Here come our aircraft as well. So anything further south of us is probably going to get mopped up by the aircraft now. Okay, here we go. There they are. So they are attacking stuff over there. I have no idea even what's over there that they'd be attacking. We will eventually find out when this destroyer arrives, but... Okay, the Arkansas just got... Ah, those are 4-inch guns still. Darn it. I have no idea what we're hitting. A CV! Oh, that's good. That's not the CV that I already sank, so that's good. Over here, we hit the North Carolina and the South Carolina. Both Carolinas here just Getting hammered on. Still surviving for the moment, but this would be a great time if we had torpedoes to launch them. But I think I'll close in a little bit more. You're not firing at all, and you probably shouldn't be. Yeah, you guys are both muzzled. Totally muzzled. Well, you know, it's the only way I can get the results I want. Alright, the torpedoes are starting. We'll make our way down there as soon as we can. I would like to hit this AV at least once. They're targeting what? Transports now. Well, 3 of them are targeting a battleship, which is a battle cruiser. That's something. Ooh, near miss. Yeah, well, I guess they're on to my game here. She got hit, turret disabled. Just gonna go ahead and fire torpedoes at her. Ah, no solution. Well, that's not good. Let's have her deploy smoke. Turn away. Are you going down? I need you to go down so that I can transfer targets over to the North Carolina. Oh, interesting. We do have another battleship here. Somebody just got destroyed. Yeah, this is not good. Okay, so let's run south. Change course, run south. Okay, just keep getting out of here. Let's have you switch targets. Ah, I didn't even think about launching torpedoes. To North Carolina. And you probably will be needed up here. Is that an actual carrier? Ah. Well, they are capable of doing damage. They just wanted to prove that. I think those are actual carriers. We did hit the North Carolina finally. In fact, we probably should switch all of our... What is she's on fire? Heavy damage? Yeah, we're going to switch everyone over to the North Carolina just because she happens to be doing the most damage to me right now. So that is a lot of people to be firing at the same target, but I think it has to happen. Nothing happening yet. There we go. Finally. Okay, I was waiting for the barrage. Just one barrage. This is the North Carolina. Oh my god, I forgot about this thing. Yeah, she's very, very, very dangerous. Basically an exact copy of my Sternbringers, but with slightly less powerful weapons. 42,000 versus 40,000. 916 versus our 917 inch. So I'm going to actually have you open up on the North Carolina as well, just because I want you to do any kind of superstructure damage. Penetrating hit. How are you doing? Maximum speed is 20. Okay. Set that. Keep going. There we go. Now I think we've finally done it. Still have... Look at these spotting reports. I have no idea what to make of all that. I forgot to... Let's actually get these readied if they have anything in them. So you are ready for... I'm going to call that good enough. Let's just ready those two. And the dive bomber, let's get them at heavy load, because that's what I'm ultimately going to want anyway. So ready that as a strike. Still attacking some things. Okay, North Carolina is actually taking some really good hits now. 17, never mind, 117 and a whole bunch of 4-inch. Well, that's still going to cause like superstructure damage and, you know, basically hopefully deter her ability to fight. I think this South Carolina is just going to go down. She is not yet, but I predict that that's her ultimate fate. Alright, let's have these guys turn west so that they can start aiming for these CVs. I'm just kind of assuming anything down here is done for. There is this one scary thing. Okay, that's another good turn where the Kaiser Penguin doing a very good job. Just obliterating the North Carolina in that last barrage. We'll turn a little bit more towards the South Carolina. And we'll have you keep running after the South Carolina so you can keep pestering her. Squad max is, well, you're already at it. Okay. Good. Yeah, that's what I was kind of fearing, that she would take any further hits. I don't want her speed. It's down to 17 now. How's she doing? Not flooding. Oh, there is flooding involved too. Okay, so we're gonna actually... There's no way out, actually. This is... Ugh. So... Go ahead and deploy smoke. Good. Just ruin her ability to do any more damage. And we've done that. She is completely eliminated from the ability to fire. South Carolina is still smoking over here, on fire. Actually, unfortunately, her rear guns are still available and firing at us. So with that kind of damage done, I think we're going to switch these guys back over to targeting now. At least have the Bismarck fire at the South Carolina. Okay, South Carolina did not take any hits. North Carolina is still taking those barrages. Yeah, this is a CV. I have no idea what she's doing running towards us. It's not the proper wind. She has to go northwest for the wind. Okay, have you guys hold fire. Okay, we have a Rochester here, which is still kicking. Damn. You deployed smoke, though? Yeah, that's going to protect us a bit. Okay, this North Carolina, is it going down? We do want this one to sink. I think we'll use the last of our torpedoes against that. But for now, with her down, let's swap targets over to the South Carolina. Squad max. Bring you up to speed. And you guys are needed importantly over here. So Arecibo is getting bombed. That's crazy. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, actually it is. Huh. Let's have you just go east. 29. And how are we doing? Unreadied. Yeah, there's nothing really good here. 2 airplanes. I mean, we're getting to the point in the battle where I think that might be something we consider. Alright, South Carolina finally took another hit. She's probably on fire and listing, so not in great shape, but so is our Bismarck. Yeah. Okay, so here, I know what we're going to do now. With the Rochester not moving towards us, I'm not that scared of it. And I think we're going to launch whatever we have, because we need to sink this battlecruiser in front of us. Basically, we need to sink anything between us and friendly port. So I'm going to go ahead and give the order to ready the Lonesome 2 dive bomber or torpedo bombers as well. Go ahead, load them up. Oh wow, Suzleaf is still taking some possible damage here. Let's just... I mean, we could launch our... this is actually the fun thing about this game right now. We have an option between launching at the carriers or at the battle cruisers and anything in front of us. And I think what I'm going to end up doing is launching at the carriers. The reason why I'm thinking that's a good idea is because the approach will be different, so hopefully we won't be doubling up on some of the same targets that we've already been hitting. That's at least what I hope. So as soon as we have some units ready, which is not quite yet, how are we doing? What is the status of everyone? We're doing some cap stuff. $15 more minutes. Four more minutes on the dive bombers. So 15 more minutes and then we'll have a reasonable strike. Unfortunately, I think this video has been going on. I don't even remember what the first video when I fell asleep was, how long it was going on for, but I'm going to have to call this video to a close here. So the exciting conclusion of this battle. By the way, I'm catching up on comments. It's my mission. I don't even read the episode, like the episode 48 comments. I had to skim them before I recorded the, well, you know, the first part of this video at least. Before I was recording this video, I was trying to look at that, but man, I almost caught up. I want to read everything, so I go through everything. And, I'm still responding to the episode 47 ones, and this is, what, 49 now? So by the time I get to 50, I should be caught up, since I now have a little bit more time to read and stuff. So with that said, I'm going to wrap this one up. Sorry for the cliffhanger. This isn't too bad. I mean, this battle's more or less in hand, but we do have a very interesting decision, and that was what I was going to say. If you have your own opinion on what I should do, feel free to voice it. I may have recorded the next video by the time I look at the comments, but I think that I will have time to actually read those first. So what I'm predicting I'll do is in 15 minutes I'm going to launch at the Saratoga. I don't know how many aircraft she stores, but I think we've actually seen this one before, and she stores like 50 aircraft. The problem is that I don't think I can actually attack her. I think that the battleships that I have need to be used to protect my existing battleship force. It's kind of a big question, even what's the closest base for us to return to. And I think because the protection, the coast we want to protect is probably the same spot that we invaded, we'll move them just due west and base them here. I don't think that that'll happen. Well, 350 actually, there is enough time to get home. And you know what? I might as well start doing that immediately. Something like this, which is going to change their course a bit. And what I'll end up doing is moving the Xiathan forward to take out the Saratoga. Not take her out, but probably just pester her. Although we actually could score real damage there. And she's actually pretty potent against aircraft. So, anyways, all those are my thoughts right now. We'll see how it actually plays out in the next one. Until then, thanks for watching and take care.